Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing part 2 of the manual swap. We are missing a couple things. First thing on the list is the starter bolt. The one on the automatic is just a little bit shorter, so we're gonna go Home Depot, pick up a new one. We are also going to pick up one of these circled drill bits. I know we have one right here, but I kind of want to pick up a set for myself. I don't want to touch anybody's tools and possibly break it and stuff. I'll just pick up my own, you know? So, yeah, so bolts, drill bits, and drive shaft I will be picking up later today as soon as the guy replies back to me. So let's get on with today's video. So, yeah, Home Depot, let's go. Alright guys, I found what I need, but this is 11 bucks. The adapter to it is 20 bucks, so that's like 30 something. And this kit right here is 50. I'll check it out, guys. So I found one that's in my size, 1 3/4, 44 millimeter, same as this one. 1 3/4, 44 millimeters, and this one comes with the adapter, and it's only 15 bucks. So we're gonna get this one instead.
Please remove your card.
$26, not bad. We're back at the warehouse. First thing we're gonna do is throw on those starter bolts. That's the easiest thing we can do right now, so I want to knock out all the easy stuff first before we do anything else. 2 starter bolts, let me find some washers, and then we can throw this on. Forgot the starter bolts up there. Going down! Ugh. Starter bolts were in my pocket. Fuck. Going back up. Looking good. It's a little longer than I expected, but it's okay. It just goes right through. It's nice. I don't think she's going anywhere. All right, on to the next thing. Time to drill the hole for the clutch. And you know what? After inspecting it a little bit, if you guys look closely, there's a hole right here, and behind the hole there's a plate. Right there. I don't know if you guys can see, but what I'm thinking is, instead of using the circle saw with the drill bit, I'm just gonna use it by itself because this fits on there perfectly. Look at that. It does not move or anything. So if I just drill and keep it steady, I'll make the perfect hole. So yeah, let's do it. Sick, guys, look at that. We got a perfect circle, and I think I know why they got the drill bit attachment at the end. When I was trying to drill the holes, freaking going all over the place, but it's okay, we don't need it. We got the hole drilled out. Now we got to drill the hole for the bolts to go through. We'll be going through here and here. Here and here. That looks just about right. We'll try this first. If the studs don't fit, then we can always go up a size. This thing is in the way. I wonder how it comes off. Ow! Oh, there you go. Let's pull this metal piece out a little bit. It should be good. All right. Damn it. This vent's in the way. I'm gonna unbolt this vent right here, and hopefully it moves down a little bit. That should give us a little clearance. We got the vent loose. I just pulled it down and pulled forward towards the back of the car, and then the drill fits. I don't know if you guys can see my holes. That sounds kind of weird. So the drill bit is actually smaller than this bracket right here. So you know what? I might just drill a hole as big as this hole right here, so that it can just go right through. I think the hole is supposed to be the same size as this metal piece right here. So I'm gonna get a new drill bit and re-drill these holes. Okay, this one. Fits, but slightly loose. Let's go a little bit bigger. Too big. All right. We're gonna go with this one. I don't know the size, so I can't tell you guys. But I'm just gonna send it. Oops, I accidentally bent my bracket a little bit. I tried to bend it back. It's still lined up with the hole a little bit. It does look off from this angle, but I'm gonna throw the clutch pedal in and see if it fits. I got some good news. So, you see that red bracket right there that I messed up on? The clutch pedal has one already. So all I gotta do is pull that one out and this one should slide right back in. Oh, I'm so happy. So what happened was when I was drilling it, it got caught on this piece right here and it just warped it. All we gotta do is just yank this out. It's kind of welded on there, but I think if I just wiggle it left and right, it will just pop off. Yeah, it's wiggling back and forth, so if I keep on wiggling it, it'll just snap off. Whew. I was kind of worried that I messed up, but we're all good. All right, guys, just got back from picking up my new Driveshaft. I went down to San Leandro for that. If you guys are not familiar, well, it's about like a 40-minute drive away from San Jose, so finally got back. Everyone's watching the Super Bowl halftime show, whatever the fuck down there. I don't watch football, I'm sorry. But anyways, we got that. Back to what we were doing. Oh yeah, so that bracket that I messed up, good thing this clutch pedal comes with one already. It's weird because this thing is welded onto the car and this one is on the pedal, so I find that kind of weird. I hope this is a 240 clutch. I'm pretty sure it is, but I think this came off of a 14, 13. I don't know. They should all work the same, I hope. So I'm gonna throw it on real quick. I'm gonna slip this through the hole that I drilled and then put the nuts on. All right, guys, and that's why you have to shave the brake pedal. All right, you guys look along the firewall. You guys can see there's a clip right here and then there's a missing hard line. This is where the clutch line is supposed to go. And as you can see, it goes down and behind the AC. So this is not gonna fit behind the AC. So we're gonna have to take this apart and then install this once we're underneath the car. I tried taking this out earlier, but it's kind of hard to take out. It's pretty seized in there. When I was trying to loosen this, I was actually like stripping the nut. So I'm gonna hit it with PB Blaster and a lot of heat and stuff like that, and hopefully this come off loose. So
hey, let me help you out too.
Yeah, so apparently when you guys are trying to take out these lines,
You need line wrenches.
line wrenches, yeah, these are not going to work because you're gonna strip them.
Oh, I have some, bro. Did you buy line wrenches?
Dude, I have line wrenches.
Oh, Luke got it.
I think so. Let me see the wrench now. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep.
All right, guys, we got it apart. Save this for later. Let's put this into the car. All right, guys. Remember the bolts or the nuts that I tightened down earlier? Those two right there. Remember those? Well, I wasn't supposed to tighten them down yet. I was supposed to tighten them down once I got the slave in there, but I did it too early. So now we gotta take it out. All right, guys. There's one more thing that I missed. Right above the clutch pedal assembly, there's a bolt. You gotta take this out so that you gotta take that out so that you can screw it up and fasten it on the top right here. So you guys doing a manual swap, don't forget about that. Remember this right here? We took this out earlier so that we could fit the drill. I did some research. This is for automatics only, so we don't need this anymore. Let's set that aside. And I guess now we can just bolt the clutch straight up to the dash. Something like that. All right, guys, I'm finally done with the clutch pedal. Look at that. Woo, it works. And next thing we gotta do is cut the brake pedal, because as you can see, it's in the way of the clutch. So we'll do that tomorrow. I don't want to do any cutting today, but yeah, overall this is way easier than taking out the transmission. I think we got the hard part out of the way. Everything else should be easy. All right, guys, we are actually going to continue the video tomorrow. Today is Super Bowl. Everyone's having fun. We got to throw this piece back on. I don't know what this is called, but you know, if you guys know what it is, let me know down in the comments below. Educate me. But we will throw that on tomorrow.
You can connect this straight to your master cylinder.
How so?
You get a braided line.
Ah, fuck! What did I hit? Ah.
This is your for the clutch, right?
Yeah.
You can.
Just like a braided line straight to the clutch.
Yeah.
That's what Luke said too. He did some extra shit so that you'll bleed your clutch.
I would ditch it just so you don't have to put it back on, and then you're good to go.
Okay. Well, I'll do some more research on that, guys, and then we will continue the video tomorrow. All right, guys. I got some bad news. I got kicked off the lift. We're back on the ground. Luke's doing something to the R34, so it's okay. We're not doing anything too crazy anymore. Up next, we gotta put the drive shaft back on, and then the diff. I think the only thing I'm missing for this manual swap is a slave cylinder, so I'm gonna order that tonight, and hopefully that comes in as soon as possible. So this might be a 3-part video, so sorry guys. We'll do as much as we can, but this should be easy. We just gotta insert this piece right here, right in the transmission hole. I'll show you guys when I'm down there. Ooh. Oh my god, there's no room down here. Alright guys, drive shaft is in. This bracket right here bolts it on nice and tight. This was a pain in the ass to put on. You guys are gonna have some trouble. I spent like a good 30 minutes trying to get the bracket on. I had to pull the drive shaft back out and put the drive shaft back in while this is still on. I had to hold it so that this piece wouldn't come off, because if you try to install this when the drive shaft is on, you're not gonna be able to get the bracket up there and behind it. Up next is the diff. And then after the diff, we can put the axles back in, bolt that down, and then we're gonna call it a day. All right guys, and here's the diff. Let's clean it up a little bit before we install it. I said I was gonna paint it, but we don't have time for that. So let's throw this on. All right, we got it on. God damn, this shit's heavy. What the fuck? It's not going in. What the fuck? Now it's stuck. Alright guys, the diff is in, and up next are the axles. And if you guys look at it, they do move forward and back. And in order to have it go onto the diff, you're gonna have to pull it back as far as possible. But at this angle, you're not gonna get the best leverage. So what I like to do is I like to come outside. I like to take off the wheels first. All right, and from this angle, we'll have better leverage to pull the axle in and into the diff.
All right, thanks for taking my money today, John.
Later. Cool, just like that, we got it on. And time to do the other side. Alright guys, axles are all torqued down to, I don't know exactly, I just tightened it as much as I can on both sides. Should be good, I don't think we're going anywhere. Up next, the drive shaft. And this one should go in a lot easier than the axles. Aha! There you go. It's in. Now we just gotta torque it. Alright guys, now that we got the diff in, the drive shaft, and the axles, we can finally move on to the last thing on today's list, which will be the brake pedal. So before you guys grind it, make sure you guys take out the pad. This thing just comes right off. You don't want to grind through this because it's going to burn, it's going to smell, and you're not going to have a good time. So make sure you guys take this out. So right here, clutch pedal, brake, it's barely tapping. So we're gonna want to cut it maybe like right here because my brakes on my blue S13 is about this size. So we're gonna cut it right in half. Before you guys start grinding, remember, if you guys are grinding metal and there's glass around, the sparks might break your glass and you do not want that. I know the blade spins this way and I'll shoot the sparks down, but you never know. So make sure you protect your glass. There you go. Look at that, guys. We're all done. That looks like it'll work. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think that's perfect. Look at that. All right, guys. That is it for today's video. I'm pretty much done for now. I did as much as I can. Unfortunately, I got to end the video here because there's nothing else for us to do. So I'm gonna order the parts tonight. Hopefully, it comes before the weekend so we could finish this manual swap. But if it does not come in, then I have another video planned. I've been wanting to do this video for the longest time, but I never had time. But if the parts don't come in, we'll do that. And then yeah, I'm actually pretty excited to film this other video. So it's gonna be a little secret. You guys are gonna have to find out when it comes out. So 240 is gonna start running soon, I promise. And then the wrap is coming off. I'm gonna start deciding on a color real soon. I just haven't really thought of a color just yet because it's really not on my mind right now to pick a color because I want to get this thing running first. On top of that, I need a front bumper still, so we will pick a color somewhere down the line. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm gonna head home right now, get some rest. I'm starting to feel sick, and It's not what you think it is. I just been riding my motorcycle in the cold and just stuff like that. So I think I'm getting sick because of that. And it's allergies too, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna go home, get some rest. It's late, I'm super tired. Yep, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.